known, do a silent invocation. May the Lord grant our supplications. Thank you once again.
So, at this time, we would like to formally welcome all our leaders who are present. We're still very few participants on the program. I'd like to welcome, we have our very regulars there. So let me welcome our district executive secretary, Amos Olaleye. You're most welcome. And I need to let the district governor know that by midday, we had about just 3 members, 3 Rotarians, including the district executive secretary. I will look at me back way, and we have another for us a lot of people. 3 of them were yet born. But I'm happy to add about our elephants who made it on the dot of 12 of before 12 today. So I welcome all of you to this edition of this Free Governance Speaks in January 2026. I see National President, Stephen Ayoride, just in her name here now. So you're most welcome.
Good afternoon, my chair. Good afternoon, everyone on the call.
And a very dependable assistant of Lady Speaks, and of course for the District Public Human Committee. You're welcome. So, my district governor, I think we can get your opening remarks and then we'll look at details. Thank you.
Thank you once again, the chairman of the Public Image Committee, Past Assistant Governor Ibrahima. Fellow Rotarians, I want to use this opportunity to welcome you all to a new dawn, a new year, a year of hope and opportunities, a year of accomplishments, and a year of blessings for us in our year together. At this point, let me give an update of district activities. Membership, well, due to arbitrary terminations by members during the window offered by the last days of December 2025, a lot of clubs terminated, leading to a loss, but we are going to recover those hopefully through attractions. And I want to appeal to clubs that are yet to add their newly inducted members to the RI portal to please do so that we can have an accurate figure of how many members we have at the moment. On the Rotary Foundation, we are not doing badly. The inflow has been encouraging, but we can do more. And I would like to use this opportunity to thank all Rotarians and non-Rotarians who have contributed to the Rotary Foundation. Your contribution has enabled us to move beyond where we were and to see that we achieve our goals for our district. So thank you very much for your contribution. On district dues, I would like to appeal to clubs to please pay their district dues, particularly those clubs that are yet to be visited by the district governor. A club does not need to receive the official visit of the district governor before paying its dues. And it does not also need to wait for the official visit of the district governor before paying its RI dues. Dues are meant to be paid when it is supposed to be done. And I want to also employ clubs. The Rotary International has sent this invoice for the second semi-annual dues for all clubs. Please endeavor to do so on or before the 15th of March 2026 to enjoy the opportunity.
There are a lot of interruptions.
What's your red
Are we good to go now?
Yes, I can continue. Yeah, you're good to go, sir.
Thank you very much. So, let me take that again. District dues and RI dues, I want to employ clubs to please pay when they are due for payments. You don't need to wait for the official visit of the district governor or any communication from the district before you do so. For Rotary International dues, the second semi-annual invoice has come, and for clubs to take advantage of the Club Excellence Award, you need to pay on or before the 15th of March 2026 in order to benefit from the award. So far, I've visited 56 clubs as of the 21st of January this year, and I want to thank all those clubs that have been visited and Rotarians who are members of those clubs for the support that they have offered to the district in various activities. The itinerary of the district governor has, as usual, been circulated to clubs. And I would want clubs to please allow us to faithfully go by the itinerary so that there is no disruption to the activities of the district governor and by extension the activities of the district. Please let us take advantage of the itinerary, look at all the programs, events and activities of the district, and not only attend them but offer support wherever the request is made and at all times. Our online monthly learning series started for the year in January, and for the month of February we are holding it on the 7th. So on the 7th of February, the online monthly learning series will take place, and I want to employ every one of us to always take advantage of this because it's usually rewarding, enriching, and very interesting. Of course, I need to remind us that January is the month dedicated by Rotary International for vocational service. So we all should put hands on deck to ensure that we give our various clubs the opportunity for members to talk about their job experiences, their vocations, and what they do for a living. District 9112 Learning Series. Starting from the district team learning seminar through the President's-elect learning seminar and the club leadership learning seminar, the district will hold this event. The DTLS, as the district team learning seminar is called, we hold from the 20th to the 21st of February 2026, while the President-elect learning seminar will hold from the 27th to the 28th of March 2026. The club leadership learning seminar will hold from the 27th to the 28th of March 2026, and I want to employ all district leaders and club leaders that will be participating in this event to take learning seriously. Rotary International has moved from training to learning, and it is our duty to ensure that we become knowledgeable in the affairs of our organizations so that we can impact same in those who would join us. The Rotary Leadership Institute, RLI, conducted one of their trainings last Saturday, the 17th day of January. And I want to employ more Rotarians from our district to please participate in Rotary Leadership Institute. RLI has become a fertile ground for knowledge sharing. It has become a ground for us to know more about Rotary, to make new friends, to renew our Christianship, and ensure that we'll propagate the ideals of the organization. I thank all clubs that submitted their first half report to the Awards and Recognition Committee on the 16th of January, which was last Friday. The submission of the final report for the current Rotary year will be due on the 17th of April. So for those clubs that have submitted their reports, 48 clubs submitted, I want to implore them to please not rest on their hours so that they can do more. And as they do more, they should report and submit whatever they have done. Support for the district. I thank all clubs, Rotarians and Rotaractors and our well-wishers who have supported the district in various ways, either by way of financial support or support in material and support in any kind. And we can't thank you enough for what you have done for our district. I will still call for more support because the Rotary year is still on and we still have about 6 months to the end of the current Rotary year. I want to thank you all. We have some upcoming events. On the 28th of January 2026, there is going to be a seminar on ethics in business and professions. Knowledgeable individuals and experts have been invited by the past president, Nkeru Balogun-led committee, to come to the seminar, and I want all of us to take advantage of this seminar so that we can learn more, imbibe more, and be better citizens. The Rotary International President Francesco Arezzo and his spouse Anna Maria will visit Nigeria with other senior Rotary leaders from the 13th to the 19th of February 2026, which is next month and just less than 3 weeks away. While in Nigeria, he will visit our district and District 9111. There is a committee in charge of the host organizing, which will organize the event. And the host organizing committee is led by past district governor Ife Ejezie. The committee has started working and the results have been coming. And it is hoped that Rotarians from our districts and Rotaractors will come en masse to welcome the RI president and his spouse. All the 6 district governors in Nigeria, including myself, are part of the entourage of the RI president, and we are going to be together in all the activities from the beginning till the end of that visit. A lot of activities have been planned to make that visit memorable, and in due course, the program will be unfolded for Rotarians. As a matter of fact, our district and District 911 are hosting the event for the RI president and his team when he's in Lagos, and the joint committee of both districts will meet in the course of planning to fine-tune all the arrangements. The Rose Fest Rotary Sports Festival will take place from the 9th to the 14th of February. I thank the clubs and Rotarians that have indicated participation and who have actually paid. Sport is a unifier. The presidential message for the current year is Unite for Good. And when we participate in sporting activities, we are uniting for good, and we are ensuring that beyond what we do as Rotarians, we also have another way of life that is not only attractive but interesting and beneficial to all of us. So I implore you to be at Rose Fest 2026, and part of the itinerary of the Rotary International President is to be at the grand finale of Rose Fest on the 14th of February, or any date that may be convenient between the 13th to the 14th of February. And of course, part of the itinerary is a plan for him to visit the General Hospital in Marina, Lagos, which is a project of the Rotary Club of Ikoyi Metro. All plans are on, among others, to make sure that the visit of the RI President to Nigeria is not only memorable but also impactful. The Rotary Foundation fundraising dinner comes up on the 8th of February at the Muson Center, Onikon, Lagos. That is an opportunity for those of us who have contributed to the Rotary Foundation to be recognized and appreciated. It's also an opportunity for us to invite our friends to come and contribute to our foundation, because the Rotary Foundation is the heartbeat of Rotary International. I thank all donors to the foundation, and I thank all clubs who have keyed into this event, and Rotarians who have also keyed into this event to ensure that we have a successful program. And the committee led by Assistant Governor McDonald Cairo is working relentlessly to make sure that we have a fantastic event. The District Interact Conference would come up from Monday the 23rd to Wednesday the 25th of February 2026. The Interact Committee is chaired by past President Yetunde Dimowo, and they are putting all efforts to ensure that we have a very successful event. The Elevate District Conference 2026 will take place in Abeokuta from the 14th to the 17th of May 2026. The District Conference Committee is led by past Assistant Governor Segun Adewakun, and together with his team, they are putting up a program that will be rewarding, that will be interesting, and that will ensure that we have good value for our attendance and participation at that conference. On the RI Convention, which will take place in Taipei, Taiwan, from the 13th to the 17th of June, efforts are on to ensure that we have a seamless visa process. For paid registrants, that is, those who have paid for their registration, just last Thursday, Rotary International sent a mail to all of them indicating the way through which visa can be applied for online. However, the link to that process is still being awaited, and the committee of the district in charge of the Rotary International Convention is led by Past Assistant Governor Ndubisi Okaro, and they are working to ensure that beyond the link or beyond the online registration, if there are ways that we can also adapt to make sure that our members get registered without hitches, those steps will be taken. So for us on the International Convention, it is work in progress. It is not the usual way by which we had been applying for visas for the previous conventions. I think that the process in this one is directly from what the home country in Taiwan is implementing. So we are working with the appropriate Rotary International officers to ensure that the process is seamless and the process is well implemented in a way that Rotarians who want to travel will be able to attend the convention without issues or without challenges. I want to appeal to Rotarians once again to please let us take our club activities seriously. The club is the cornerstone of all Rotary activities. Let us pay our dues regularly. Let us make our clubs not only functional but also effective, and let us pay our Rotary International dues and club dues as at when due. Also, for club leaders, please take your learning seminars very seriously. My visits to various clubs has given me the opportunity to see what happens at most clubs, and I can say that some clubs still need regular orientation, regular learning seminars, and training or learning, as Rotary International has adapted it to be now, is very important to us. We need knowledgeable Rotarians because knowledge is light and because knowledge is power. On this note, I would like to take a pause at the moment while I yield the floor to the coordinator, PAG Ibrahim. Thank you.
Thank you, our amiable district governor. for providing these very interesting updates and insights. This is the 7th month of the Rotary year, January 2026. At this time, before we take feedback, comments, let me invite CP Temita Ayorinde to recognize additional leaders who have joined us. Temita, please.
Thank you very much, my chair. You're welcome back. Good to see you. Thank you very much, our DG. I recognize Mr. Adimola Akibola, Mr. Medita GK, Mr. Eloha Abuliman. Thank you very much for joining the call. Mr. Bossede, it will be. Mr. Emmanuel Akiemi Sonia, we appreciate you returning me to Sophia while we see you. You've been on the call since we started. Thank you. Mr. Greg Okapo. Rogerani Pujowo, thank you very much for joining the call. Parent Stack, Ibijo Kekokola, we see you. Thank you very much for joining the call. Rogerani Josamu, Katie, thank you for joining the call. Rogerani Lori, we appreciate you this afternoon. While we continue to appreciate each and every one of us, I humbly plead that we send this link out to members of our clubs, members of our groups, AG groups, PA groups, presidential groups, secretary groups. As many of us that are online, let us forward the links. We're taking stock of YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Zoom. Right now on this call, we have 30 people. We need to get it higher before we close in another 30, 40 minutes. Fortunately, we see that Buffy Akute COVID is represented. We see you. Richard Joy, thank you very much for joining the call. Richard Jao, thank you. Richard Femi Ojemoli, thank you very much.
Recording in progress.
Yes, thank you for joining this call. UAG Karo, thank you very much for joining. We'll be calling up on some of our committee chairs towards the end of this program to speak to us. So please get ready. You can raise your hand or signify intent to speak. If you would not like to speak, you can send a message on the chat room before that time comes, so we'll read it out. RC Olambe, which I figure we see you. Please forward this link to everyone in the club. Let us increase the number of people that are watching us online. I see what you're looking at, Bakari. Thank you very much for all you do with the weekend women in Tree. Richard by Vitalis team, thank you very much, Emi Richard and Abidin from Shagamu Central, thank you very much. Greetings to everyone from Shagamu. And South African Richard Bobby EU, thank you very much. Richard and Sulaiman and Sis, thank you. Richard and Stella, Ambassador President, how are you this afternoon? Happy to see you. Richard Uzo, thank you very much, man, for all you do, and Caroline, we appreciate you. Richard and Yetunde Demowo, Interaction, thank you very much for joining us. If you are just joining us from any part of the world, I see we've added 3 more people. Thank you very much for sending the link. Thank you very much for sending reminders to your club for them to join us. If you are just joining us, you are in India, good night in advance. In China, good night in advance. If you are within our time zone, we greet you good afternoon. If you are behind the time zone, good morning. We will review a few of the comments from the 4 more people. Thank you very much. We're moved from 30 to 34. I appreciate you. Let me send an e-clap. Thank you. See, I'm clapping, and thank you very much. To all of us who are forwarding the links, thank you, thumbs up to us. Please share the link with Women in Rotary, with the Ages group, with the Zonal Coordinator group. They need to join us. As you just said some seconds ago, the club is the cornerstone of our existence. And a lot of us delisted in December. Some of us are adding, some of us are not adding. Let us try, to bring back our people to the fold. We do not want to lose any member. By the time we are counting July 30th, we want to be stronger than ever. We would like to take additional people before we 7 people. Thank you very much. I appreciate everybody on this call for helping us get more people in. We will review the programs that we have, but we want more people online before we do this. While we wait for more people to join us and we do a recap of what the DG has said so far, we would like for committee chairs who are on the call If you would like to address us and expatiate, elucidate on what our DJ has spoken about, please raise your hand or private chat with that person or myself. I will be sure to call you so that.
Okay, this is a entire way of committee chairs here. Can we take someone?
Yes, I see the interact chair.
Yeah,
Okay.
gentlemen is here. Mr. Carl is here.
PP Babafemi, you have your hand raised.
Babafemi is here.
Well, he raised his hand first, so please let us take him.
He's feeding us on the last day, so he wants to tell us how
So we'll start with PP Babafemi, then we'll take PP Rotarian Yetunde, head of Interact Committee. We'll take PAG Ondo Okaro of the Convention Committee. PP Babafemi, please unmute and speak to us. Thank you.
Thank you for this. Let's keep it brief. Thank you. We are going to leave here at 1 o'clock.
Thank you very much. We are people about the job with the DG. I just want to use this opportunity to invite all Rotarians to the second evening with DG that is coming up next Friday, 30th of January, at 4 p.m. at the Rotary Center. The evening promises to be a very exciting, time for all Rotarians to celebrate ourselves, to unwind, to bond and network and meet with all the district leaders and at least let us abstain from our various club activities and all that. So the DJ is ready for us, is ready to host us, and I just want to begin to appreciate the Rotarians that have supported the event so far. I've been reaching out to many of us, kindly indulge me because we need to put this together and make it even better than the last one we did last October. So we will be expecting us to Rotarians next Friday. Please, I will be reaching out to you, kindly lend your support so that we can make it a very memorable and exciting event. Thank you very much.
Can you post an account? This is an account where members can pay into right now in Chicago. Babaye, hear me?
Yes, my baby.
Can you post the meeting account where payments are made to the church room, please?
Okay. Fly.
Yes, please. PP Yetunde Dimo, please, briefly. Thank you. Good afternoon.
Sorry, yesterday, let me quickly make a clarification. The evening with the governor is not a ticketed event. It's open to all Rotarians, but you are free to support the event. It's not obligatory, but please, as the Spirit leads you, support the event. Thank you very much. But it's open to all Rotarians. It's not ticketed. Thank you. Yesterday, over to you, please.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, my DG and district leaders present. Of course, we've had 2 programs in the first half year, and the major one, the last one that we're having is a major one, is our district conference. It's going to come up on the 23rd to 25th of February. We're encouraging all Rotary clubs that have interactors to please support paying for their interactors to attend the district conference. It's going to be at Faith Plaza. It's going to be a very wonderful one. And at this program, we're also going to choose our incoming district interact representative who is going to serve for the next year. So I'll plead with all presidents. Letters have been going out to please support the children because they are the core of Rotary. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for giving a brief. The children are the core of Rotary. Please share your flyer also via the, I will share. If we have any member online, let us share on the district platform. I will try to share it up here or share it okay. PAG Ondo Okaro, please.
Good afternoon, my DG district leaders and fellow Rotarians. We've been giving updates on the platform, but I'll just give a brief update. So for the Taiwanese visa, we have two options. We have an option that was sent to us by the host organizing committee for those who have registered and paid. And that option gives you an e-code. That e-code is supposed to be used for your application process. My assumption, because it's an assumption now because we don't know how the e-codes will affect the application, my assumption is that you get the e-code, it goes onto your application form, and then you most likely will be required to meet the requirements for you to attend a conference, because they have specific requirements for people who are attending conferences. Those e-codes are open to all Rotarians globally who have registered for the convention. Now, also the embassy has released a list of requirements. Those requirements to want to live are local to our own environment, where they are categorized Rotarians into Group 1 and Group 2. Group 1 are people who have attended either of the last two conventions or have current US, UK, Canada, Australia, or send-them visas. Those people would not be required to show in person, but they will be able to process their documents by sending them by DHL. And there's another group who will be required to attend in person. So what we're trying to do now is we're trying to get some clarification from the ambassador, basically the mission, on the impact of the e-codes on the application process, and also whether it would be possible for us to do a group submission, so that every Rotarian will not have to book an appointment and go into the embassy for processing of the visas, especially for those in the category 2. Once we have that information, hopefully next week we'll share it with Rotarians. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Baba Yemi, you can take the screen down. We have seen it, Silvan. All right. I think just to make a quick comment, to piggyback on what PhD Okari just said, if we can follow with the option of group applications from the district, so you take the entire batch in, I think that will be helpful. Thank you. So we see as we'll get more information, arising from that email from Rotary International. Okay.
Thank you very much. Okay. We have PhD
Yes.
and you are.
Elevated this call.
Thanks, sir.
We are elevated this call.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, my district governor and our district leaders, here present. I bring you good news from the Elevate Discom committee to all those who have registered so far for the Discom event coming up May 14 to 17. The days are getting closer, and we want to encourage Rotarians not to wait till the last minute to do anything. Those who have not registered should kindly register now. The rate is 45,000 now, and the accommodation is also ongoing. We have some of the hotels almost booked up, especially conference hotels. From my records, I think we have probably about 20 or 25 groups left at conference. So if you're waiting till the last minute to book make your reservation for your accommodation, you might not get the hotel of your choice. So I want to encourage Rotarians to kindly make your reservations now. Don't wait till the last minute. Otherwise, you might not get the hotel of your choice. And we are writing to all clubs regarding goodwill messages so that you can spotlight goodwill about your projects that you have executed in the year, so that you can have them showcased in the brochure. This is something that you don't want to miss out on. So all the letters should get to most of the clubs, I think, by Friday or latest Monday. So I want all clubs to kindly treat this with all the urgency involved. It's 100,000, per page. And for also have put
goodwill messages out there, to really felicitate with our leader, our district governor, as we round up the year, at the district conference. So please, we also solicit for support from Rotarians in the area of our icon subscription. We want Rotarians to kindly support us in that area so that we can have, a great event that we'll all be proud of. We have 4 levels of the icon subscription. You have the Legend Cycle, which is 1 million. You have the Vanguard Cycle, which is 750,000. You have Trailblazers, which is 500,000, and you have the Pathfinder, which is 350,000, and all are inclusive of accommodation. The Pathfinder and the Trailblazers limits you to Green Legacy Hotel. Other ones, which is the Vanguard and the Legend Cycle, you have the option to pick the hotel of your choice. So please, Rotarians, let us come together so that we can build and leave a legacy that we'll be proud of at DISCON 2026. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, our chair. We're elevating DISCON. It's going to be a wonderful experience. Since the lengthy and exhilarating experience, do not miss out on the hotels. 20 more rooms to go on conference. Some other places are locked down, fully booked. Please let us go there. Let us be sure we're checking. If we're not subscribing to the hotels from the committee, be sure that where you want to stay is secure. Our security cannot be overemphasized. Do we have any other? Thank you very much, all Rotarians. We press that Rotarians to join us. We have 52 people on Zoom. We have IG, about 8 people or 10. They'll be going on and off fluctuating. Facebook, I don't have that number, but I'll come back to us on it. And YouTube, I was thrown off a while ago, so I will check that and come back to us. Interact conference. PP yesterday did not tell us the cost, but I've been private chatted. It will cost just 15,000 naira to host our children between the 23rd and 25th. That is 2 days, they leave on 25th. 15,000 per child. So we implore all of us individually to sponsor, as clubs to sponsor. This is the period where they select their Interact representative. So 23rd to 25th of February, 15,000 per child, and that covers everything regarding the conference. If you would like to sponsor as a corporate, we welcome you. If you would like to sponsor personally as an individual, we welcome you. Please do not forget to do this.
Invite Professor Elwin to speak on the web.
Okay, Professor Elwin, please unmute and speak to us on the web.
Professor Elwin is of the Rotary Club of Ijapan Castle. Prof, if you are there.
Are you still on the call, sir?
Professor Philip.
Professor, are you still on the call, ma'am? While we wait for her, Roshani and Jalsa, are you willing to speak to us? 43 clubs, good afternoon, dear Rotarians. 43 clubs were able to submit RPA reports. Submission is closed.
Is there.
Okay, sir. This is quoted. I'm reading Rotarian Nia's message. I will call the Rosemary Chair shortly, sir. All clubs in the district are hereby encouraged to start working on their full year reports. The deadline for the submission of full year reports is... Sorry?
Hello? Who is that?
Thank you, host, for muting everyone. The deadline for full year reports is the 17th of April, Friday 17th of April. The RPA report is closed. If you want to submit, you can probably go ahead to submit, but it is closed. We are on hand to answer any questions about awards and recognition at various platforms and via phone calls. Thank you so much for your time. Okay, this is from Rajani Ajaro of the Awards and Recognitions Committee. Chairman of Rose Fest, sir, please unmute and speak to us. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, hosts and facilitators. And my team, good afternoon. This is Amos Ceremony, past president and chairman Rotary Sports Committee 2025-2026. I want to thank everybody for this opportunity. As we are aware, Rotary Sports Festival is on its third edition this year, and we want to thank all the presidents because this year is inter-club. So it's mainly club presidents we are dealing with, and we want to say that we are very pleased with the presidents. They've been able to enroll. We have up to 30-something clubs now already enrolled, and some of them have submitted their participants. We have about 12 games to be played. For the program, we are starting off on the 9th of February with some bicycle riders from Ijebu coming into Lagos with us to create awareness for the program. Then after the 9th, on the 9th, the DJ will be flagging off the games. On the 11th, we have the remaining games, table tennis. On the 12th, we have the volleyball. On the 12th, we have the golf game at the Ikori Club 1938. On the 13th, we'll have the grand finale where we'll have the football, the tug of war, 4x4 relay race, and the 100 meters sprint. We'll also be having the Rotary International Footballer Ekpeba to join the DEG to kick off. Then on the 14th of February, we're going to be having the Rotary International President coming to give the last award to the best Rotary Club of the year, games and other best. So we want to invite all Rotarians to join us, knowing that the Rose Fest is our indigenous program. Rose Fest was introduced to Rotary World by Rotary District 9110 as it were, this time 9112. So we'll be thinking of how to sell Rose Fest to the world, and this time the TJ has given us an opportunity to present it to the not just the Rotary International President, but also the Rotary International President-elect. So with all that we have, we're going to do the presentation, hoping that the Rotary International President-elect will be taking it up to other districts, and it will be our pride that we're introducing something to the whole world. Let us join Rotary Sports. While we gain our health, we will also be spreading the good news of increasing membership and also membership engagement as it were, and while we're also having fun. We're inviting everybody. We've been sending our messages to the president, and like I said, we are glad at their responses. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. It will be great to have Rose Fest be introduced to the world. We look forward to the 14th of February, where we'll have our president present the last award. Thank you very much for this information. My chair, sir, Professor Boside Wumi, has sent a message on the platform. May I go ahead to read it, sir?
Please go ahead.
Thank you, sir. The deadline for submission of screened candidates dual scholarship is Friday, the 6th of February, 2026, unfailingly. Please let us take note. 6th of February, 2026, unfailingly. All Rotary clubs in District 9112 should please take note. Thank you. Deadline for submission of screened candidates for dual scholarship is Friday, the 6th of February, unfailingly. Every club online should please.
There's a message for PAG and there's in the chat.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. I see it, sir. From Rotary Lori, PAG Adiwaku, if he's not on the line, please do we have Rotary or members of the committee on the call? Rotary Lori would like to find out, can this be clarified better? Is the discount share saying that as a legend it will cover or guarantee the legend hotel accommodation? I believe it will. Is anyone of the discount committee online? It will.
Let them clarify. Let the committee members, the chair is still there, PAG Adewa. PAG Adewa, are you there? PAG Adewa, are you there?
It's not online.
Okay.
It's not
All right.
online.
Okay, let's move on. Any other feedback, comments? And then we want to quickly introduce those who have just joined us before we report back to our decision.
Okay.
Yes,
sir.
quickly recognize those who just joined us, then we go back to our decision.
Mr. Rambert, thank you very much. Roger and Lori, please can you private chat me or send me your number so I can take it out and call you back. I believe the legend is available for that. So I welcome you again. I do not think I welcomed you the first time to the call. Roger and Boy, thank you very much for joining the call or your song. Roger and Benita Mahmoud, thank you for joining the call. Roger and Alison, we appreciate you. H.G. Abioye, thank you very much. Yes, before I round off this, we see Roger and Abioye, thank you for joining the call. Before we round up and hand over to the DG, we will mention updates on DCLS, CLNS. My chairperson for public image is also the chairperson for DCLS. Said he will speak to us briefly. We need your support. We need you to sponsor. We want to have a ball. We want to have a strong time as we prepare to receive all of us next month. It's less than a month already. So we're trying to be talking for life. We are on the call. Please speak to DCLS when after I finish welcoming everyone. If not, our chair will do that. Richard Benedict at GK, please help send information about CLLS and PELS to the platform, and I will read that before we finish. Thank you very much, sir, for the kind reminder. We appreciate you. Rotarian Charter, no surname. Thank you for joining the call. Rotarian Chika Naji, we see you. Chika Didi and Naji, thank you very much for joining the call. PD, Past District, Rotarian Rehabilitated. Constance Diamola, thank you for joining the call. CP Thomas Tiba, we see you. Dr. Ennington said, thank you for joining the call. We appreciate you all. Emmanuel Akemi Sonia, thank you very much. Roger Ngadia, thank you for joining the call. Roger Greg, we saw you earlier, I believe, but welcome again. Roger Kamal, thank you for joining the call. I believe we have RLI coming up. Did you mention in his call? During this talk to us that learning, we cannot overemphasize learning. Our online monthly seminar is coming up, and I know for a fact that we've got RLI training next month. Let us take advantage of all those trainings to educate ourselves, and be abreast of information worldwide. I see PDGKS on call. Thank you very much, sir. We are glad to see you. Thank you very much, sir. Richard Modern, Barrio Kingsley, thank you very much for joining the call. Richard Neve, thank you very much. Richard Oluwatoyin Barijo, thank you very much for joining us. And CPH Ishotede Solo, thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate you. PH Olale Confana, thank you for joining the call. I see you, Richard Tama. Thank you for joining the call. We're happy to see you. Thank you very much for joining the call. Richard Shego Oluyemo, we appreciate you. Thank you for joining the call. Richard Tony Abu, thank you very much for joining the call. Richard Sunde Banjo. And I asked Zalmi, please don't change your device or send us a message on the platform so we know who you are. Richard Wade, RC Koi, okay, thank you very much for clarifying. Thank you very much, Richard Tony, you're welcome. Richard Benedict, please, DCLS tells CLLS, Richard Bishop Kent, please speak to us since our chair is busy handling this program for public image. Richard Bishop Paula, please speak to us on DCLS, the dates, how many people do we have registered, who do we have pending? Richard Benedict, that you can please get ready to speak to us on CLLS and PELSA. Thank you. Richard, if you can please unmute and speak.
Okay, to save time, if she's not there, let me just say, our district governor had earlier mentioned the learning seminars, other items, all the 3 seminars, the district team learning seminar, president-elect's learning seminar, and club leadership learning seminar. They are all scheduled to hold next month at Orchid Hotel. The DTLS is February 20 to 21, Friday and Saturday. And PELS is the third weekend, the last weekend in March, 27th to 29th. So 27, 28 is PELS, 28, 29 is CLS. So CLS is for club officers in our district for the learning seminar. PELS is for all the presidents-elects. Then of course, the learning seminar, all the district officers. All these are Rotary leaders, Rotarian that will start working with the incoming district governor, Lai Abidu, from July 1, 2026. So for DTLS, 85 participants have paid 150,000 mandatory participation fee. We're expecting a lot more, so we're going to be engaging those who have paid. The countdown has started, 29 days to go from today to DTLS. And then there's so much fun, a lot of interesting features that will be introduced at DTLS. We'll keep that to our chest for now. Benedict, let's just quickly do that too. Anthony Abu, you are welcome to the meeting of the of Ikoyi, a member of DTLS. Benedict, past President Benedict, please speak on PELS and see LNS briefly.
Greetings, my DG, district leaders, and fellow Rotarians. It's my pleasure to give the following announcements as regards to President-elect Learning Seminar. As announced by the District Public Image Chair, it will come up on 27th of March 2026 at Orchid Hotel. Please, the following announcement is very, very urgent. 1, clubs that have not done their election to produce their president-elect, please, a deadline have been given. We need their names and for them to be profiled immediately and to be included in the president-elect seminar platform. 2, clubs that have not paid their district invoice that captures the amount for PELS, which is 175,000, will not be allowed to participate. Please try as much as possible to pay your district dues. Number 3, it's important for us to know President-elect have been given a link to do the needful, which includes going to learning center and a certificate to be generated. Last but not the least, on PELS, it's important for us to know that there will be a pre-PEL. Selected for pre-PEL is the 11th day of March 2027, Wednesday. Very, very important for all president-elect to attend pre-PELS. Very important. Please try as much as possible to encourage your current president and the club to pay their dues so that the club president-elect can attend. Once the club president attends, accommodation is free, feeding free, learning free, but being satisfied online is important from the learning center. Thank you.
Richard, is the pre-PELS physical or virtual?
Pre-PELS is physical.
Okay.
and all elected to bring their certificate of participation attendance from the e-learning company.
Line. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
Previously, CP you said our PDG cares. For those who don't know who cares, it's 5 district of scholarship. All right, I think that's any other thing to declare.
From this part of the screen, no, sir.
All right, I think at this point we would like to bring back our district governor for his closing remarks. My lady, sir.
Thank you, PAG Ibrahimo, and thank you, Rotary Temitayo Ayoni, the charter president of the Rotary Club of Eko Cosmopolitan. And I want to thank all Rotarians who have participated at this series of District Governor Speech. But before I round up, let me quickly make some remarks. The president of the Rotary Club of Ikeja Alausa, Rotarians, Stella Arukwe, wanted to know what it takes to form a Rotary Club, and I think he directed a question to the chairman of the Interact Club, but I found that she's not here. So effort will be.
I've sent her number to her, sir.
Okay, fine. So that she can link up with her. That's what I just wanted to say. Now, for those clubs that I am yet to visit, which is due to their own acts or omission, I've always said that they may have to come to the district office. That is clubs that I was prepared to come and which in their own wisdom chose to do otherwise. Like I said, the district governor's itinerary has been shared from the beginning of the Rotary year, subject to some amendments and changes based on certain assignments that I had to go through. But notwithstanding, if the district governor is ready for your club and you are still giving excuses at this time, it does not show seriousness. The minimum a club should be is to be functional. That is, to hold their meetings regularly, to receive the official visit of the district governor and the assistant governors, and of course to pay their Rotary International dues and district dues promptly. Minimally, that is what a Rotary club should do. But if a club is not subscribing to these Rotary principles, we should be able to tell them that they should do the right thing. I'm available to visit clubs that have been scheduled, even where we have to reschedule the workbook and the other materials to enable us to have a meaningful meeting should always be made available. It is not okay when you get to a Rotary club and they are still struggling to get the workbook, or when you get to a Rotary club and you see that few members are available to receive the district governors, while others who would come later are coming in late. It is not always good. And at this point, I want to appeal to district leaders to please take club affairs very seriously. Like I said earlier on, the club is the cornerstone of every Rotary activities, and indeed all Rotary activities. Without a club, you can't be a district officer or district leader. I come from a club. Likewise, the rest of us. Please let us take our responsibilities very seriously. That you are a committee chair or an assistant governor or a district officer does not immune you from ensuring that you put your club on a sound footing. It's not about the president or the board alone. As leaders, we must lead by example. You cannot be functioning well at the district while your club is neglected by you. And this is a wake-up call to all district leaders that their clubs are very important and they should take their club seriously. Concerning membership, I want to appeal to clubs. Termination should be the last resort of any Rotary club. No one gets a trophy for terminating members. the spate of arbitrary terminations that we witnessed last December, which caused across the Rotary world, is worrisome. We do not need to cut our face to spite, to cut our nose to spite our face. When we attract new members, let us report them appropriately to Rotary International. Keeping members and awaiting the second semi-annual invoice is not a good practice that any Rotary club should imbibe or condone. Before you terminate a member or some members, ensure that you have a replacement for them so that the attrition level will be very low. Of course, terminations will occur regardless of whatever we may think or due to some circumstances, but it should not be our first resort. We should look at the interest of the club and see where we can mitigate some of the challenges that are occurring in our clubs and see where we can retain our members. Please, let us engage our members productively so that they can stay. As we are in the second half of the Rotary year, I want to appeal to clubs to please attract more credible members to their fold while we sustain our efforts to create more clubs. Already we have 3 clubs formed in the current Rotary year, but we want to form more so that the more members we have, the lighter the burden of service will be for us, because membership is the life wire of our organization. And lastly, committee chairs have been informed to submit the report of their activities, programs, or accomplishments within the first half of the Rotary year. It does not matter whether your event or your program has taken place or not. As long as you are a committee chair, please liaise with other members of your committee to brief the district governor about what you are doing. That is how we can gauge the functionality of your committee and look into areas where we have concerns or where we have challenges. Please, it is not enough to be a committee chair. The important thing is that when you serve, you must serve with commitment, you must serve with diligence, and you must serve with dedication. So it is not only assistant governors that are required to write reports. Committee chairs are also expected to write reports. And as a matter of fact, in the district 911 Manual of Policies, committee chairs are expected to write and submit their reports 4 weeks after the final execution of their assignment. So if, for example, you did a program in September or October, or even the preceding months, by now you ought to have submitted your reports if you have not. I'm aware that some committee chairs have submitted, but substantially we need to do more so that the district will be able to know where we need to come in. So I'm appealing once again to all committee chairs to please take their assignment seriously. No assignment is lesser or bigger than the other, as long as it is Rotary service. On this note, I want to thank you all for being part of this meeting, and I want to wish you all well in our year together. Please continue to serve. Take our learning seminars seriously. Take the morning learning series seriously. Take your club responsibilities seriously, so that at the end of the day, all of us will have a success story to tell in our year together. I thank you all for your support, and I wish to plead that you continue to give further support in the course of the Rotary year and beyond. Thank you, and God bless you all. And on this note, it is my honor and privilege to finally call this meeting to a close at 5 minutes after 1.
So we thank you all. Thank you, our district governor, for all the information shared. I will thank all Rotarians who joined this call. We are grateful until we meet again in February for the 8th edition of the Speaks. I want to thank you for your time, for participating today. I want to believe we have all enjoyed the comments, feedback, and presentation by our district governor. I mean, information sharing, knowledge sharing is important in Rotary. So let us spread the word every month, share the link as much as possible to Rotarians to always join. Even those who are prospective Rotarians, let them listen to what we do in Rotary, and they'll be hearing from our district governor directly himself. So thank you all for your time today. We know Rotarians are district people, we are leaders, and we are also trying to kill so many birds with one stone at the same time. That's the heart of a great Rotarian. So Temitayo, that's about it for this edition.
Thank you very much, everyone. Dante, merci, Medase, Shukran, Ivala, Daluso, Eshefupo, Binaka, Los.
All right, thank you. Let's do this again in February. Thank you.
Let's do this. Catch us at Foundation Dinner, catch us at the RI President's welcome, catch us before the next edition. See you all soon. Take care.
Bye.
Recording stopped.
Okay, thank you. Sean, ìjọba ti ń kó àwọn gájẹ́sì ẹ̀ máa bá mi láti máa ṣe àwọn iṣẹ́ àsìmọ̀lẹ́bá.